Here are my list of demands from a real, actual DC fan. And Warner Brothers, if you're listening, you're going to want to listen because you've been listening to these closeted MCU fans for the last 13 years. And, yeah, it hasn't worked now, has it? And before you start whining and moaning in my comment section, may I remind you that you just had a recent Superman film and you let that flop? Yeah, after 13 years of bitch and complaining about, what we need from a real Superman film, colors and smiles and red underwear. Yeah, you let that movie flop. It couldn't even beat Man of Steel before inflation. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but you have nothing to say now because you had every chance to make a difference, but instead you let that garbage flop. Anyway, moving on. Number 1, restore the Snyderverse. That's right. Let Zack Snyder finish his vision. Okay? And that is Justice League 2 and Justice League 3. Number 2, those films cannot and will not be animated nor in comic book form. No, these films will be in live action. And I don't care if you put it on HBO Max and theaters or Netflix. It does not matter. Those movies will be live action because if you do one or the other, no, that's not going to work for us, brother. Oh, and if the actors don't want to come back, give them as much money as they want because you've jerked them around for the last 13 years and it is your fault of why we're in this mess in the first place. So if Henry Cavill wants a whole truckload of money, you better be sure to deliver that directly at his home. But regardless, these films must be in live action. Number 3, and this is somewhat more optional because I'm more concerned about Ben Affleck's mental health more than anything, but restore the Batman film. That's right. The Batman film that has been praised by many people who have supposedly read it. If Ben Affleck chooses to do so, restore the film. Number 4, release the Ayer cut. I mean, why not, throw that guy a bone? I mean, he's been fighting the good fight for the last few years. And honestly, after what they did to his film, I think he kind of deserves a release of the actual vision of his film that he wanted. I, for one, was very curious to see what that film would be. Ever since I saw the Comic-Con trailer, well, the leaked one, that is. I knew there was a difference in tone when I saw the official release, because I've always said this, after Warner Brothers had meddled with that film, it was basically Hot Topic, the movie. So yeah, let's see how good that film was because may I remind you, despite all the meddling and without China, it still made $700 million more than Superman, by the way. And they actually won an Oscar. So just saying. Why not? Release the Schumacher cut. I mean, people like Kevin James have been asking for this release. I believe it's had a few releases in a few theaters. I could be completely wrong on that, but why not? Screw it. Let's just release a Schumacher cut for everybody. Number 6, and actually I probably should have put this higher on the list, but give a full, sincere apology to Ray Fisher. Because after the crap that you did with him, yeah, he deserves an apology. All right, for everybody responsible. Okay, and as a matter of fact, it needs to be made public as well because what they did to him was not right. And if he chooses to, continue working for Warner Brothers afterwards, great. But he certainly should be in the film regardless. But anyways, yeah, definitely give him a full-blown, sincere, public apology. All right, next on the list, and this is somewhat optional as well, but let me know what you think in the comment section below. Man of Steel sequel. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, after Man of Steel, I was really looking forward to a sequel with either, Metallo, Parasite, perhaps Lobo. Yeah, that's kind of what I've always wanted, and if you ask me. Again, more optional, but again, maybe it really depends on what real fans like myself feel about all that. But yeah, Man of Steel sequel. Why not? Let's just throw that out there. And honestly, I think that's about it. I really don't have anything else. I mean, I think it's very simple, right? Restore the Snyderverse, release the Ayer cut, release the Batman film, maybe a Man of Steel sequel. I think that's more than fair, honestly. I mean, Warner Brothers, what more do you have to lose? You're bleeding money. And frankly, this new DCU universe is just not gonna, well, work. I mean, clearly it's not working in the box office, and you expect Clayface and Supergirl to, bring that money? No. So again, Warner Brothers, yeah, this is pretty much our list of demands. And if you choose not to listen to us, well, I mean, by all means, go right ahead. But as I said before, no DC film will ever make $1 billion until then. And you could throw every excuse out there about the economy, about Trump being president, about supposedly Superman not being, so popular and all. But it's very simple. Deadpool and Wolverine made $1.3 billion in the box office. And yet Superman couldn't even make 600 million? Barely? Pathetic. There is no superhero fatigue. There is a mediocre fatigue. People are just tired of watching mediocre films, okay? And that is what Superman is. A mediocre film. And it deserved its box office. With that being said, well, I would like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. I believe this is a fair list of demands. And if you have anything to add yourself, feel free to, say so in the comment section below. And again, I would like to hear from actual real DC fans, not, closeted MCU fans that I've heard for the last 13 years. No, real DC fans, fans that actually will go and, well, watch these movies. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And well, good luck, DC, and definitely good luck to you, Warner Brothers.